Hello, this video is to show you how to do the bowing for the Rhythm Zone 2 in the fiddle time starters. Okay, so we're starting to use longer bows for our minim notes, or two notes as we call them. In the previous video I've shown you how to do the singing and the clapping exercises to help them start reading the rhythmic notation and reading the pitch notation, so where the D's and the A's are on the stave. Okay, so the first rhythm that we're going to be doing is a ta, ta, two. So we're going to start at the balance point and get a lovely loose bow hold. And for the tas, we're going to use the distance between the balance point and the singing point, so the two stickers that they have on the bow. So it goes ta, ta. And then to the two, we're going to go all the way to the tip of the bow. Two. Okay. And then you see an up bow marking on the second bar. So there's a square marking for the down bow, which is a pull bow, ta, ta, two, and then we have to do everything in reverse. So we go ta, getting to the balance point, ta, getting to the singing point, and two, and we try and get to near the heel of the bow. So we go past the balance point and get to nearest the heel of the bow. Not right to the heel, because they might end up cracking, but pretty much over, so their hand is over the strings. Okay, so we have ta, ta, two, to the tip, ta, ta, two, to the heel. Then we raise our elbow, because we're going from the A string to the D string. Ta, ta, two, to the tip. And if you look at where their bow is, the bow should be level over the top of the F hole, so it should be halfway between the fingerboard and the bridge while they're playing. Ta, ta, two. And on the long notes, we want the bow to curve out in front of them when they're doing the down bows. And so that it's pointing, the point of the bow is away from them when they get to the heel of the bow, like we did in the long caterpillar exercises. Okay, so just to play it through, the next one is we're going to have the long bows first. So in verse 2, we've got a two first. We go all the way to the tip, two, and then we go back to the middle of the bow, ta, ta, two, all the way to the heel, ta, ta, lift the elbow, two, to the tip, ta, middle, two, to the heel, ta, ta, and then it stays on the D, and then you drop the elbow to get back to the A. Now for verse 3, we've got some quaver notes, and so we have to make sure that we're not trying to use too much bows for those quavers. It's about half the amount that you'd use for the tar, so we call them TTs, and we use a short amount of bow at the balance point, so T, 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 and then we go all the way to the tip, two, and then we go to about the singing point, T, 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 two, so we're using the lower half of the bow for the quavers, T, 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 two, and the top of the bow, T, 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 two. This is very similar to the long caterpillar exercises. So again, like with the long caterpillars, make sure that when they're starting at the heel, the bow is pointing away from them, and we're creating a smile, and their hand is going out, not coming behind them. Okay, so we don't want them going at sort of funny angles to the string. We're trying to keep the bow at right angles to the string. Okay, so I'm going to play the whole thing through with the backing track, so that you can see how the different bows fit in. And for the whole of it, we should have a lovely loose bow hold and try and get as clean a sound as possible. Sorry, I was just tuning the violin to the backing track while I was doing that one. But hopefully you can see how the bow is being used. So we use lots of bow for the long notes, making sure we go to the point, and tip short amounts of bow for the TTs. Make sure they do read the music at first when they're looking at it, so they know where the A's and the D's are. But it can be a nice warm-up for their practice sessions. It can also be a quick and easy thing to do if you've only got 5 minutes to just play before you go to school, or quickly when you get home, just after you've had a snack or something. All right, hope you enjoy it. Have fun.